Students will start with the next example, that is example 16. Now in example 16 you just have to find the discriminant from this. Okay, now for finding the discriminant you have to find a is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 3. Just put in this formula b square minus 4ac and you get the discriminant. Okay, now when the discriminant, if we have already seen, is greater than 0, we'll have two roots equal to 0, two equal roots, and less than 0 there will be no roots. Okay, so here there will be no roots because it is less than 0. We go to example 17. Now in an example 17, a pole has to be erected at a point on the boundary of a circular park of diameter 13 meters. So this is a circular park and suppose we are erecting the pole here P. The diameter is 13. Okay, in such a way that the distance from the two diametrically opposite fixed gates A and B. So the two diametrically opposite gates means one end of the diameter is this, other end of the diameter is this. Okay, so here there are two gates. On the boundary is 7 meters. Okay, so these two gates from here, the first gate and the second gate. Okay, the distance between them is 7 meters. So if this is x, this will be x plus 7. Okay, so if you see, this is a right angle triangle. Okay, here this is the hypotenuse AB, and AP square plus BP square will give you AB square. Okay, so just turn the page. Okay, now you will get AP square is equal to 7 plus x square, PB square is equal to x square. So 7 plus x square will give you 13 square, that is AB square. Okay, now if you open this perfect square, you will get this equation, plus x square is equal to 169. Okay, so 2x square plus 14x minus 120, taking 169 this side, you will get 0. Okay, and then you have to divide this equation by 2. Okay, so you will get this equation where you will have a, b, c as follows. Then find the discriminant, it is greater than 0, so you will have two possible roots. Okay, that is x is equal to 5 and or x is equal to minus 12, but the distance will never be negative, so we cannot take this root and we have to take this root, x is equal to 5. Okay, now example 18, you have to find the discriminant of this equation. Okay, now here you have got a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, now for the discriminant, put in the value b square minus 4ac, you will get it is equal to 0. So you will have two equal roots. Okay, now the two equal roots, if you see, you will have 2 plus 0 upon 6 and 2 minus 0 upon 6. That will be 2 upon 6, 2 upon 6. That is 1 upon 3, 1 upon 3. Now I'll quickly discuss the exercise 4.4. For the first question, the nature of the roots of the following equation. So here you have to, exactly like example 18. Okay, you just have to find out the discriminant. Okay, and you have to see that whether it is greater than 0, less than 0 or equal to 0. That's it. You just have to find the discriminant of these equations and just write the nature of the roots, whether it will be equal, more, it will be more than 0, then it will be 2 roots, less than 0 there will be no roots. Okay, and equal to 0 there will be 2. You don't have to find out the roots here. Okay, now the second question, find the values of k in each of the following quadratic equation. Okay, so if we go to the solution, the first question is 2x square plus kx plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so here we have got a is equal to 2, b is equal to k and c is equal to c. So first we will find out b square plus 4ac. Okay, now b square plus 4ac will be k square minus 4, 2 into 3. Okay, that is k square minus 24. So k square is equal to 24, so k will be plus or minus under root 2 because we don't know whether it is plus or minus because it's a square. Okay, so we'll just factorize this 24 into 6 into 4. Now 4 under root will be 2, so k will be plus or minus 2 under root 6. Similarly for the next equation, here you have to just open the bracket. If you open the bracket, you will get kx square minus 2kx plus 6 is equal to 0, where a is equal to k, b is equal to minus 2k and C is equal to 6. Again you have to put the value in this. Putting the value, will get 4k square minus 24k is equal to 0. Okay. So taking out 4k common, you will get k minus 6 from this. Okay. So you can equate this with 0 and this with 0 because it's equal to 0. This is equal to 0. So here we'll get k is equal to 0 or k is equal to 6, but k is equal to 0 is not possible because then if you put here 0, it won't be the quadratic equation. Okay, so we have to take the value. Okay. Now we go to the next sum of the exercise, that is I'll be discussing sum number 3, 4 and 5. Okay. Now sum number 3, is it possible to design a rectangular map mango grew whose length is twice its breadth, okay, and area is 800 meters square. Now if you see the rectangular mango, you will have here x is meters is equal to breadth and length is twice the breadth, so it will be 2x. Okay. Now if you find the area will be length into breadth, so 2x into x, that is 2x square meter square. Okay, that is the required area. So to make a quadratic equation, we'll have to shift this minus 800 is equal to 0. Now here if you see, you divide this by 2, you will get x square minus 400 is equal to 0. Now because we want to make a quadratic equation where you don't have a b value here, so x square minus 0x minus 400 is equal to 0. So a will be equal to 1, b will be equal to 0 and c will be equal to minus 400. Okay, so we have converted this into a quadratic equation. And then when you go for solving the root, you will get two equal roots, but one will be two roots, one will be negative, other will be positive, but length and breadth can never be negative, so we have to take this positive. So x is equal to 20, so 2x will be 40. Okay. Now next question is the situation possible? Determine the present age. Sum of the age of two friends is 20 years. So if one will be x, other will be 20 minus x because their sum is 20. Now 4 years ago, the product of their age is 48. So 4 years ago, this will be x minus 4. 4 years ago, this will be 20 minus x minus 4. That will be 16 minus x. Okay. Now that product of them, the product of this and this is 48. Okay. So that is what we have done, and we have made the quadratic equation, and we have seen that the discriminant is less than 0. That's why there will be no roots. So this is not possible. Okay. Now let us see if it is possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter this much and area this much. Okay. Now for finding out if the length is x, just we have to suppose any one of them. Okay. So let us suppose x is 1 because we can't suppose both. And then we have perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. So perimeter is 80, that is what is given to us. 2 into x, that is what length plus breadth. Okay. So if taking 2 this side, 80 divided by 2 will be x plus breadth. So you will get 40 is equal to x plus breadth. So breadth will be what? 40 minus x. If I take the x this side, the breadth will be 40 minus x. So length is x and breadth is 40 minus x. Now we go for the area. Area is length into breadth. So putting the value of length x, breadth is 40 minus x, which gives us 400 because it is given to us, it is 400 meters square. Okay. So we can make a quadratic equation out of this. Okay, and then you have to put the value of a, b and c the discriminant is 0, so you will get two equal roots here. Now both the roots are 20, 20. So the value of length is x and the breadth will be x 40 minus x, that will again be 20. So according to that we get length and breadth same. So it will be a square shaped park actually, but all squares are rectangle. Okay. So this is possible. Thank you.